Previously on Star Trek Morningstar. When I was there, everything seemed okay. I know Dad wasn't thrilled to see me, but he did show some decency and didn't chastise me. But then I left, and that was that. I didn't think my lifestyle was that much of an issue. I know they don't like that I'm exploring Batosh Couture, but I never thought I would get kicked out for it. When, Michael, I just want you to know that you will always have a special place in my heart.
Same here.
That commander, Unor of yours, she is one odd cookie.
That's one way of putting it.
You two, involved?
What makes you say that?
The way your face lit up at the mention of her name.
Well, we're not. She's just not like the other Vulcans. She's just more chill and laid back. Fucking love it.
Unor, Tapri, what are you two doing here?
We're here to talk to the captain about these transfer documents.
Wait, you're being transferred too?
Seems that way. You as well, it seems.
Yeah, where's Hunter? Is he in his ready room?
No, he went to talk to the Admiral, but he should be back soon. Oh, speak of the devil.
Ah, there you are. How convenient and unsurprising. This way, guys. So, I assume that you're all here because of the transfer orders.
Yeah, is that why you were with the Admiral?
It was, yes.
So, what did the Admiral say? Has it all been sorted?
I'm afraid not. It turns out that it wasn't Vanna or Tanner who requested the transfer. Apparently, it was President Okeg.
You mean Federation President Anik Okeg?
That's the one. In a moment, I'm going to send him a message, and then tomorrow morning, I'm going to go to his office and have a chat with him. But until then, I'm afraid all we can do is wait. Dismissed. Come. Una, what a pleasant surprise. What brings you here?
Just came to hang out and chill. And to also mention that I'm thinking about taking a trip to Vulcan soon.
You know what I'm gonna say, don't you?
That it's a bad idea?
Exactly. And, question 2. Do you know why I think it's a bad idea?
Because I have a family on Vulcan who would rather me be imprisoned or possibly killed for not following the traditional Vulcan way of life than set foot on that planet again?
Correct again. Well done. You successfully won the grand prize of the exact reason you should not go to Vulcan.
That's not the only reason you don't want me to go, is it?
Maybe not. There may or may not be another reason connected to the first reason as to why you shouldn't go.
And might this other reason have something to do with a conversation we had? About a month ago now?
Possibly. I'll admit there are feelings that I have towards you that I don't have towards the rest of the crew. Not quite sure what it is, but something's there.
Well, firstly, how sweet of you. Secondly, would your uncertainty change if I said I felt the same way?
Well, it would definitely make my stance on the subject a lot stronger.
In that case, I'll just leave that there. And you come to me when you're sure.
I'll make sure I do. But no matter what decision I come to, it's likely my stance on your trip won't change.
Whatever you say, Michael.
Oh, come on, you little bastard. Come on.
Commander Zakril. Commander, you here?
Ow! Doc, anything I can help you with?
Yes, Lieutenant. Have you seen Commander Zakril anywhere? She was supposed to meet me for her first monthly routine diagnostic, but she hasn't answered the comm.
She might be doing a self-diagnostic at Science Lab too.
Strange. Why didn't she come to me for it?
Well, it does have something to do with the fact that it's a private matter for her and isn't something she ever talks about.
Ah, I see. Understandable. Thank you, Lieutenant. You've been a great help.
You're welcome.
Are you ready to go, sir?
Just about. Could you deal with that, Casey?
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, but the President is about to... Michael?
Jennifer?
Is that Captain Hunter?
Yes, it is.
Let him in.
But the council meets in...
Oh, they can spare me for a couple of minutes. Come in, Captain.
Thank you.
I assume you're here about the message you sent me.
That's correct.
Is this the same message that requested an explanation of the relocation of the captain and 3 officers from the Morningstar?
That's the one.
Well, that's such a small matter compared to the council meeting.
Maybe. But I want to hear Hunter's side of the story. Casey was the one who made the recommendation to transfer your officers.
Did she now?
Yes, but I want to hear your side.
Well, everything I have to say is in the message.
I know, but I want to hear from you, face to face.
Okay. Well, ever since I started commanding the Morningstar, I felt something that I've never felt on any other ship. Most ships that I've been on have had communities, groups of friends and colleagues that work together and help each other out. But it's different on the Morningstar. There's no community. It's more of a family. On other ships, when I walked past crew members in the hallways, I saw familiar faces, friends, people I could hang out with. On the Morningstar, when I pass someone in the hallway, I don't just see a familiar face or a friend. I see best friends, close friends, even brothers and sisters. I see people that you can have a drink with and talk about your problems to, and they'll listen and support you. I see people who will offer to take someone else's duty assignment so that the other person can take part in a religious event that is close to their heart. I guess what I'm saying is, in the short term, the crew of the Morningstar is one big happy family, and doing anything to change that will have a devastating effect on everyone.
Well, thank you, Captain. You make a very persuasive argument. I shall take it under consideration and inform you of my decision in about an hour. So if you'll excuse me, I do have a meeting to attend. Casey, I'd like you to escort the captain to the transporter room.
Yes, sir. This way, Captain.
So, it's Casey Vacola, is it? Has the name Hunter finally reached the point of bringing this honor to those that bear it?
You could say that. You could also call it disassociating yourself from a family that says fuck you to tradition.
Really? Just because some of us wanted to make, our own life choices. Like a certain sister of ours, who made a major life choice and got kicked out for it. But on to the matter at hand. Have you actually gotten to the point of using your position in the Federation to reassign me and my officers just to get back at me?
What if I have? What are you gonna do about it?
Well, in my experience, trying to reach a goal through hate and rage ends up causing you more problems along the way and in the future. It blinds you. You get so focused on attaining that goal that you forget about the world around you, and then you run into obstacles, which in turn causes other problems elsewhere. Whereas, if you try to achieve a goal through love and kindness, you see the world more clearly. You can see those obstacles and avoid them. Admittedly, love can still blind you sometimes, but not nearly as badly. So, whatever scheme it is you're plotting, I will find out, and I will stop you.
Maybe. But I reckon I could take a shortcut and avoid those obstacles. Go around the President and Starfleet Command and talk to some of your crew. Maybe see if they're really happy with where they are right now.
Okay, Jennifer. Listen here. If you do or say anything that'll hurt my crew, then I'm gonna make the fights that we had when we were younger seem like petty squabbles. You got that?
Maybe. It's funny how you treat them like family, but not me.
It's because, unlike my biological family, this one doesn't make me feel like shit. Now, do you understand?
Well...
Jennifer.
I won't make any promises. The transporters are down there. Goodbye, Michael.
Come. Ah, hey Michael. You come to make something of the kiss I left?
Not exactly.
Wait a second. Are you okay? You look pissed.
I've just been to see President Oakegg.
Oh, great. Did you get that whole transfer thing sorted?
Nope, I didn't.
Then what happened?
It turns out, the President made the decision to transfer us at the recommendation of his assistant.
The president's assistant?
Yep.
That makes no sense. But it does to you? Why? Why have they done this?
Do you know her name?
Well, I think so. Isn't it Casey Vacola? But what does that have to do with anything?
Well, Casey Vacola is an alias. Her actual name is Jennifer Hunter.
Hunter. As in you, Hunter. Your family name.
Yep.
Why did she make the recommendation to the president?
That's a long story, and one I'd rather not go into right now.
Can I hear a shortened version then? Please? For me?
Alright then. Okay, so a brief Hunter family history. So my family are a generational Navy family. And my mum and sister, Jennifer, have the Navy legacy mindset that has been passed down through the generations. And let's just say that it's got to the point where any deviation from that legacy is, for lack of a better word, dishonorable. Unfortunately for Jen, she couldn't get a cadet placement because the Navy on Earth isn't really necessary anymore, so she had to go for the next best thing. Now, I knew she joined Starfleet, but I had no idea she joined the Office of the Federation Council. But that doesn't make any sense.
Why not?
Well, if you're the offspring of a long-running Navy generational family, then it would be more honourable to the legacy to join a ship than technically have a desk job. It's just, there's no logical sense. Hang on. Computer, bring up all files related to the Federation Council member Casey Vacola. Is there any mention of how she got the job as the assistant of the President of the Federation?
Is that it there?
Where?
Just there. It says something about a probationary posting.
Casey Vacola was given probationary assignment as President's assistant after recommendation by an Allied government representative, but no mention of who that representative is. Computer, the representative who recommended Councilmember Vacola, what was their name? Is it on file?
Affirmative. His name is Governor Agtane.
Do we have any info about Governor Agtane?
Negative.
Maybe contact Starfleet Intel, see if they can find anything.
That's a good shout.
When do you get OKEG's response?
About an hour. I'm gonna contact the others and have a chat with them. Come. Take a seat, Mitchell.
Did you convince the president to give us our positions back?
Not yet. I hope so, but not yet.
Why?
Because it was recommended to him by his assistant. An assistant who happens to be my sister and hates me for dishonoring a family tradition that's been around for generations.
Sir, I need to talk to you quickly.
Okay. Go on.
It's about Captain Hunter. It's about something he said to me after we left your office.
What is it? I want to hear it.
Did you tell him that? Because that seems like something he should know.
Not yet. I intend to tell him when I meet him later.
Reynolds to Captain Hunter.
Go on.
Sir, we received a message from President Okeg and one from Commander Torelli at Starfleet Intelligence.
Let's start with Torelli. What did she say?
In regards to Governor Agtane, there is no record of him. Either he's gone dark and erased all his personal data, or it's an alias for someone else. But there is evidence that suggests whoever he is, he's a resident of the FPC.
The FPC? That doesn't bode well.
What's the FPC?
I'll explain later. And what did Okeg say?
He's asking you to go to his office immediately.
Understood. Mitchell, Vico, return to your posts. Una, you're with me.
Aye, sir.
Come.
Sir, you wanted to see me?
I did, but I was not expecting your first officer.
She's here because I want her here, and it involves her.
Very well, Captain. I want you to know that I was going to contact you to tell you I was going to reinstate your crew, but I've recently heard some news that concerns me.
What news?
Did you threaten Casey?
What?
Apparently, after you two left my office, you said that the fights you had as teenagers would seem like petty squabbles compared to what you do to her. Now, I'm sorry, but that seems like a threat to me. Is this true?
I warned you.
Captain, what are you doing?
Sir, I'm going to make this nice and simple. Your assistant is a lie.
You would better explain yourself, Captain. Right now.
Oh, with pleasure, sir. You see, her name isn't Casey Vacola. It's actually Jennifer Hunter. She's my sister, and to cut a long story short, she originally wanted to be a Navy SEAL, but that didn't quite work out. So she then joined Starfleet. She probably then remembered that I'm a captain in Starfleet, and to get back at me, she tries to transfer my crew. Therefore, she realizes she has to somehow get into a higher position than me. So with the help of a recommendation from an individual who may or may not be named Agtane, residing in the FPC, she gets the position of President's Assistant, changes her name so no one suspects anything, and then uses her position to try and get back at me by reassigning my crew.
Agtane. Is that Governor Agtane?
Yes.
He did come to me and recommend her for the job. You're saying he's from the FPC?
According to the information gathered by Starfleet Intelligence, yes.
Is this true, Jennifer?
Fine. Yes, it's true. But none of this would have happened if the captain and his sister, for that matter, had just conformed to the family legacy.
Yeah, well, guess what? This is the 25th century, and people are allowed to make their own decisions, and have done for quite a while now. So get fucking used to it.
Do you two have a thing going on?
Not exactly set in stone, but in simple terms, yes.
Well then, I definitely see the resemblance. You're a twat for leaving our family heritage, and you're a twat for supporting him. Don't bother firing me, sir. I quit. Shitheads.
Hey, you okay?
I could ask you the same thing. Your sister did just try to break up your new family.
I know, but she did take shots at you too, though.
Yeah, well, when you have a toxic family that hates you for the life choices you make, you kind of grow an immunity to assholes like her.
Well, as long as you're okay. That's what matters.
Well, I think I have enough to go on. Captain, consider you and your crew reinstated.
Thank you, sir.
Well, I'm glad it's all sorted now.
You and me both.
So, would you be up for telling me about the rest of your family?
Well, I know I said I wouldn't go into the full story earlier, but after what I have said, there's not much to tell. My dad was a neutral party. I mean, yeah, he agreed with the generational Navy legacy, but his head was in the 25th century. He accepted my life choices and supported me. In fact, myself, my sister Amelia, or Amy as we always called her, and my dad all respected each other's decisions. Now, when I was 19, coming up 20, I wasn't planning on leaving home very soon. But after a few weeks, Amy made a decision. The decision itself wasn't a mistake, but the timing was. One day, we were all sitting around the table, eating dinner, and Amelia said something that she really shouldn't have said at that time.
What did she say?
She said she was a lesbian. And my god, did Mum lose her shit. I can't precisely recall what she said, but it was something along the lines of, "You're a disgrace to this family and I never want to see your face again," and chucked her out of the house. None of us could believe what had just happened. Me, Dad, Jennifer. We were all stood there, frozen, in shock.
What happened after?
I said the last words I'll probably ever say to my mum. I looked her dead in the eye and said, "You're a fucking cunt." Then I went out to get Amelia and took her to my friend's house.
Jeez. Is homophobia something that runs strong in the past generations of your family?
That's the thing, I don't know. I mean, I've never heard of past generations having problems with it, but this was the first time I'd heard a hunter get pissed at a gay person.
Man, your childhood was rough.
Now that is an understatement.
Well, I have a report that you want to see tomorrow morning, so I'm gonna have to go.
Oh, what a shame.
See you around, Michael.
Yeah. Oh, Uno, wait.
Yes?
Just, thought I'd make it official.
Thank you. See you around, Mike.
Wow, you two really do seem great for each other.
Who's there? And what the fuck are you doing on my ship?
It's funny, I was having a good day today. Then only 3 hours ago, Jennifer walks into my office. She was angry, and it's all because of you. You know, I'm aware that living with strict family can be hell. But sometimes for the benefit of everyone involved, you just have to suck it up and deal with it.
Well, first off, calling my family strict is a major understatement. Secondly, and I'll say it again, what the fuck are you doing here?
Alright. I'm here because, first, you're going to send a message to the Admiral requesting for a transfer of the entire crew to other ships. Second, you're going to apologize to Jennifer. Third, you're going to help me get access to the Underground Federation database under Starfleet Command.
For what reason would you need me to transfer my crew? And the only information that is in that database is highly classified defense information. What exactly do you want with that?
To answer your first question, because I have a plan. And in order for that plan to work, you can't be on the Morningstar. And to your second question, nothing that concerns you. Yet.
Okay. What if I said no?
Yeah, if you said no, I've got about 5 hitmen on board, with 1 target. It'd be a shame, to be honest. You two seem to complete each other.
Tell me, do you and Jennifer have a death wish?
No. Why?
Because you two are both taking the right road to getting yourselves killed.
Oh, but wouldn't that put a very large stain on your Starfleet record?
Well, lucky for the captain, he doesn't have to worry about that.
James?
You alright, Mike?
The fuck? But you died. How are you? I'm so confused right now. What the fuck is going on?
Hello to you too, Mike. I'm just here to deal with this chappie.
James, what are you doing here?
I'm here to tell you that there's no way in hell you're getting access to the Starfleet Defense Database. And I have 10 undercover agents on board this ship who are ready to take out your hitmen at my command.
You know what he's doing, don't you?
Oh yes, I do. And I'm going to make sure he can't complete it. Listen, we've been through this charade a dozen times. Just give it up. It'll make it easier on the both of us.
You know I can't do that.
All right then. All agents prepare to engage.
Okay, all right, fine. I'm not finished with you, Garner.
Oh, I know. I'm well aware. Well, I think I'll be off.
Wait, what? No. You're gonna stay right fucking there and explain to me just exactly what the fuck is going on. Who on God's green earth was he, and what the hell did he want?
That's classified.
Classified? Wait a second. That uniform. I don't recognize it. Who are you working for?
Not exactly who, more what. I'm with Section 31.
What? You're with Section 31.
Yep. I'm also the director.
You were the director of Section 31.
Exactly.
Since when?
You remember 15 years ago, 2 weeks before our first assignment, the accident on Berlin at Space Dock?
Huh, how can I forget? You fucking died.
Almost. Official Starfleet records state I was presumed dead. My body was never found in the wreckage.
So, when we all thought you died, when I thought you died, you were in fact alive and well and working for Section 31.
Exactly.
So what now? Are you just going to leave without saying I'm sorry or I missed you?
Something like that.
Really? Is that how much our friendship means to you?
Michael, the James Gardner you knew is dead, and he's not coming back. I can't have anything to do with you again. It's the rules. And as director of Section 31, I have obligations.
After years of me thinking you were dead, you turn up here, greet me as if nothing ever happened, and apologizing to me isn't even a thought that comes to mind? And as you're apparently now the director of Section 31, fuck the rules! You're the one who made them, you can break them!
I'm sorry, Michael, but I took an oath, and that oath requires me to leave my old life behind, no matter how much it hurts. See you around.
What the fuck?